The Olive Branch Food Pantry began in 1965. Our pantry was serving a few people, maybe up to 20 a week. Then over the years, it has just expanded.
First time I heard about the Olive Branch Food Pantry was through our church. I had known of some individuals, in particular, Pastor Hartley Wigfield. And I'm wondering, what is Pastor Wigfield doing driving through our neighborhood at 7 o'clock in the morning? He was there because he wanted to make a difference, and he knew that there was a tremendous need in our community to meet the needs of individuals that had food insecurity.
At this time, we're serving 120 families per week. All of our items now are scattered throughout the church facility, but oftentimes I'll get a phone call, can you take a pallet of chicken? We have a bulk of sausage, and we haven't been able to take it because we didn't have the place to keep it.
Our church was so full with the daycare and the preschool, and we needed to have a building built. And I knew with some of my work experiences and with some of the connections with consultants, we could start this process.
So when I first heard about the building project and started talking to Joe about it, and we started going back and forth, we started researching a lot of the contacts of the people that I worked with on a regular basis.
And then working with the food pantry ministry team, we put together a committee to start working with the architect. We knew that we needed to move forward with building this building. It was going to cost a lot of money. Our main goal was to how can we fundraise and engage the community.
Knowing that this project was going to be costly, we had to figure out how we was going to raise all this money. We did barbecued chicken dinners and auctions. We've done apple butter. One of our volunteers has been involved in cruise-ins, so he suggested that we have a cruise-in. Some of us didn't really understand what a cruise-in was, but we kicked it off.
So as we got into the spring of this year, we had picked a contractor, the board had voted, we got the money started with phase one, and then they started in May on this building, and within less than 2 months, the whole outside of the building was built.
And the excitement really has grown since we started this building. Many people have stepped up to help because of what this pantry represents.
The more we explained about our project and our vision here, they was wanting to jump on board to partner with us to help us. And a lot of people donated their services and their skills, and some didn't even charge for materials, and some, the only thing we paid was for the materials.
Other partners came forward and say, I can help this. As we started building the building, other contractors and subcontractors and other companies said, we can help you get this done.
We had just purchased a walk-in cooler for the school, and I contacted the same sales rep and shared what we was doing here and sent them the information. Once they seen and heard what we was doing and seen for real that we was moving, everybody was jumping on board. What can we do to save money and help these people with this? And we actually got the cost of the walk-in cooler for a little under half what we originally thought we was going to have invested in it.
We have been blessed and fortunate to live in Winchester City and have called Winchester home for the last 17 years. And not only have we lived here and raised our kids here, my wife and I are business owners in Winchester. 3 out of 4 children in our school system are on free and reduced lunch. So that would mean that those homes that those kids are coming from may have or be in a situation where they themselves did not have enough food. We knew that this was a challenge or a problem that we needed to get behind to be able to make a difference and hopefully make up the gap for those family members that found themselves in a situation where they weren't able to meet their basic needs for food.
When we get into this building, we will have the room for everything that is offered to us. If we can store it here, we may be able to help some smaller pantries throughout Frederick County that do not have storage space.
We feel that God has been our partner from the very beginning. We've funded enough money to pay for phase one. We're still looking at the money we need for phase two.
We knew we had to expand our ministry. We had to expand our expectation even for the amount of people we were having the opportunity to serve every week. And we've seen his hand in response to his heart. He's been providing for us every step of the way. But we know that we haven't arrived yet. We haven't seen the completion of this building yet. And so we're asking if you would prayerfully consider how you can come alongside of us and continue to partner with us to see this vision truly become a reality.